back to Wookiees of Mirkwood. We're back playing Star Wars today actually, so a bit of a change. It's very much going to be a learning battle. We don't fully know what we're doing yet. It's very much new to the game. We have got Rebels against Rebels, and I'm here with Chris.
Hello there.
Just want to stand in so everybody can see you. We're going to get a look at the map and stuff and read out what the armies and what the abilities they have. We'll try and explain what we're doing as much as possible in this one. To keep ourselves right, and just if anyone's watching it and doesn't really know the game, they can also keep themselves involved in it as well. So we'll get a look at the armies now, and then we'll see if we can get going. So over to the armies, starting with the first Rebels, my own, which will be a Wookiee force with Han and Chewie. So the leader is going to be Han. He's coming with the improvised orders and targeting scopes. He also has offensive push, I just don't have the card. Chewbacca, right there, he's coming in as one of the support heroes. He's also got targeting scopes, duck and cover, and offensive push. We have 3 squads of 3 Wookiees, all with endurance and tenacity. We have the AT-RT. He's got long range comlink and the laser cannon. We have the Mark II medium blaster trooper. He's with the Rebel veterans, coming in with an HQ link, and they have the medical droid and the CM93 trooper. The other 2 core troopers will be 2 squads of Rebels, both bringing in an extra trooper, and one with the Ion trooper and one with the Gatling gun, the Z6. And that's just about 798 points of Rebels. I think that works out as.
Okay, for my Rebels, my leader is Leia Organa with strict orders, portable scanner, and vigilance. With her is her brother Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, with battle meditation, force push, and burst of speed. Then I have a unit of fleet troopers with an additional fleet trooper and a scattergun trooper. Then I have 2 squads of Rebels with the same loadout. They both have Rebel Trooper Captain, the DLT-20A Trooper, and situational awareness. I have just a small squad of Rebel Commandos with offensive push. I have the Rebel Commando Strike Team, and they have the sniper rifle. I brought the AT-RT, and I took the rotary blaster. And then finally I have the party bus, and I have attached to it the heavy laser retrofit.
It's absolutely massive. So 2 very different Rebel forces, and that's coming in just under 800 as well, isn't it? So this is the deployment zones. Major offensive. The game type is going to be recover the supplies, so that is going to be place 1 unenclaved objective token in the center of the battlefield. Then starting with the blue players will alternate placing 4 or more unenclaved objective tokens on the battlefield. We've already done that. Each token must be placed beyond range 1 of each deployment zone and 1 of any other objective. All trooper units will gain the claim action, which will allow them to claim an objective that's in base contact with their leader. The game will end when when there's no objectives left, and we'll find out basically who wins by getting the most objectives. We did draw the twist card and just happened to luckily get clear conditions, so nothing spooky happening in this game. As you can see, there's 1 objective on top of the rocks near this deployment zone. We have 1 over here by the, whatever you want to call these, ruin things. Yeah. The middle objective, we have a little snowy objective down at the other corner there, and 1 hiding in the trees. The deployment zones are just going down here, and there you can see them marked out just by the tokens. So we're going to come back and get deployed, and then we'll see who's getting first turns. So we have deployment finished. We've got Han Solo right here, just sort of behind the rock, a couple of Rebel troopers up beside him there, Chewbacca behind this, and all these Wookiees ready to run straight through there. Coming around to this side, we have the AT-RT, the Rebel Veterans behind that rock, and the Emplacement Trooper on top, getting a pretty nice field of view of the battle. Moving all the way around to this side, we've got the other Rebel force all sitting up here. I think that's a Rebel Trooper unit, sorry, Commando unit, another Commando unit, the party bus. Some Rebel Troopers there. We've got the, what do you call them again?
Fleet Troopers.
Fleet Troopers. And Leia, where's Luke?
Behind the party bus.
Luke is behind the party bus. We have his AT-RT and another squad of Rebel Troopers. That gets all the deployment done for this turn. So in order to see if we actually even need to roll a dice, we need to see if we match on pips or not to see who'll take priority. So if you want to reveal them for me, Chris. We've got a 2 versus
4.
a 4. So that's standing orders. I take it with the 2 pips to his 4 pips. This will allow him to activate Han Solo on one other trooper. When an enemy unit performs an attack, it must attack a trooper unit that has a face-up order token if able. So it allows me just some way to maneuver what you're doing. So I am going to do my activations, and then I'll be back. So going well so far. Forgot about the Scouts, Commandos. Free movement after deployment, so they have pushed up slightly closer to this objective. I have now selected my activations. We've got Han Solo activating because the card makes him. We've got the veterans activating, and then part of their ability is that they can coordinate with the emplacement trooper, which basically allows within range 1 of him, they can also make him get an activation token as well. So that allows me 3 on the battlefield already. And then we're going to go to Chris's activations. He's assigned his activations. So we've got, is that Luke there? He is now effectively inside this.
Yeah.
And is that the only one that you get to do this?
Yes.
Right, okay. Brilliant. So we're going to go to my first move, which means I need to select either one from my reserve. I can select a token from here, which will be a random selection of what I haven't already chosen, or I can choose one of my face up. At the minute, I think I'm going to choose a face up one, and we'll see where I go. So I have activated this guy for now. He's not completely done. He does have a standby token on him. What that means is if someone comes within range 1 to 2, performs an action, moves or shoots, he will be able to do either a move or a shoot action. So it's basically like an Overwatch. So we'll go over to Luke's next activation, or Chris's. It's because I played Luke last night and I'm just constantly going to say his name.
Luke so he gets in the truck.
Luke gets inside the truck.
Yep.
And that's the only one you need to do.
Yep.
Right, so
Put that back in the pile. That's
I can pick the vets or I can get him. I'm thinking I'm probably going to activate the veterans, so we'll get them moving. So I have decided that the normal guns are going to shoot at this commando unit. The other gun can shoot another target, so it is a 1 to 4 range on this little anti-armor critical baby. It's going to shoot into the big bus. So first and foremost, we have 4 guys shooting with 4 black dice. They get a black dice in each shot, and these will go into the commandos. We've got 2 hits and a crit. I should have used our offensive push. It would have given me an aim token. I completely forgot, but sure. So that's 3 wins.
Yep. Cover. We gotta cover 1 cover.
They have cover.
Yeah.
So half the squad needs to be obscured. I'd say they're probably not obscured at all at this point. Fine. Yeah.
So, 3 wasn't it?
Yep.
Nope. 3 dead.
That's mad. That's crazy. The white dice are terrible. I think I've rolled like 2 shields on them my entire time. That was unexpected. So 4 white attack dice now into the big thing. I can convert up to 2 surges into crits. I only got 1, so I've got 2 crits on your bus. So that's 2 wins on the bus. Boss.
I just check. I can surge.
It surges.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. It takes a win.
Yes.
I will accept that. So that is the troopers completely activated, and I can now put their token beside them and flip it. So over to Chris's next activation. So that is Trooper Squad moving from there, just pushing up with both their move actions, and that's them now activated as well. So it goes back to me. I don't really want to activate hand yet, so I'm going to draw a random token. We have a heavy unit, that would be one of the Wookiees. So we're going to get the Wookiees pushed up. So I activated the Wookiees, just did 2 moves with them, and they came up here. I have finished just on this objective, try and get that claimed. Yeah, so that's pretty much just the move for me there, and we'll just go back to your next activation. What are you going to do?
So, a special forces.
Another special forces, as
Yep.
Chris correctly corrected me. Hey, and heavies, Leia's specials. Big special looks.
This guy's gonna run away.
So Chris moved the the one that was left. He's ran around here and just clambered in beside those guys. I chose not to do the standby just yet and try and protect this until I can get there. So we're gonna see who I activate now. I'm gonna draw another random one. And special forces again. I need to shuffle down a bit more. So I'm gonna push more Wookiees up and we'll see what happens. So Wookiees just pushed up right up to here beside the friends, hopefully closed down over there. So that's back over to your next activation. Draw more special forces. No, it's your leader, isn't it?
It is my
That is
leader, which is
Leia.
Leia. Yep.
So let's see what Leia will do.
So she'll do her free take cover, I suppose, because she's not really anything else to do at the
And
minute.
what's that allow her to do?
So it allows her to choose up to 2 friendly trooper units, and they each gain a dodge token. And with her portable scanner, she can actually technically do up to 3.
Okay, is there a range on it?
It is up to range 1.
Okay.
So I'm going to probably do that. I might do a remove first, just
Right. Cool.
because then I might be able to get an extra
Right.
unit or 2 in. So
Leia supporting people. Given herself a dodge token, it looks like, and these guys, and she's moved up. So my next one will be, is it going to be another special forces of all 3 of them just landed together? No, it's a trooper unit. So that's going to have to be one of these guys. It's probably going to be, so just so we know, this is Bill, this is Ben, and they are the rebel men. So we're going to go with Bill number first, and we'll come back once I've moved them. Bill has charged up with a double run from beside Ben up here, just trying to show him up and prove that Bill is better than Ben. That's going to be your next activation, and that's then done.
support.
A
Which will be
support.
my ATRT.
Dun, 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 dun. The ATRT is going to have a pop at the Wookiees with the cover. They're getting a hard cover from this. Just if he was in close contact with us, it would remove that hard cover. He's not, and he's chosen not to go for these guys. So we're going to get some shots here.
More black dice, please.
You need a black dice. 1 black dice, sir. Lots of stuff happening there. That's
surge.
2 hits, a crit, and 2
there's
surges.
Surges into 2 more, like surge into crits as well.
Surge into crits. So crits go right through. So I can only block 1 with a cover. So that's 4.
Yeah.
Heavy cover's 2, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's 2. So it's 3 wins. They only get white dice to defend. Just if you're wondering how we figure this out, on the card you can see a white dice on the right there beside the little symbols. That is their defense dice. White dice, as Chris proved in the last one, are not great. So we've got 3 wins. 3 wins will kill one of them. If oh, you wasted the shield. So enough to save a Wookiee from death, but that's 2 wins on one of our Wookiees there. The one that was visible is this back guy, so we'll pop them on him. I've just noticed getting away suppression tokens, so we've got a suppression token in this squad now. This guy over here should have got one when I fired at them, but we're going to let him away with that because we forgot. But we're going to put the token there now and just say that, I don't know, we'll take the token away I guess and just say that he made the roll when he did the rally, and then that way you just get this. We'll say he's not suppressed. Cool, that's them. So your next activation, just take that away. What are you going to do?
just went.
Oh, it's my activation. You're right. Yeah. That's Chewie. Let's see what Chewie can do. Chewbacca has moved out from here. He's just here, and he's going to shoot under this little bridge to those guys. We have looked at it, and it doesn't really look like they have any cover other than my Wookiees. Important note in this game is models don't actually block cover unless it says otherwise, like the emplacement guide on the rock over there, for instance. So we're going to do a couple of shots with the bowcaster. The bowcaster gets us 2 reds and 2 whites. He does have an aim token. He got that from using offensive push. And because of his little teamwork ability with Han, that also gave Han the same token as well. So I'm going to see if I can do any wins. I've got a surge and 2 hits. I think he might surge into crits. He does. So it's just 4 hits.
Do I get any cover saves?
No. But you
surge.
don't need them. You 2 die and 2.
Yep.
So a surge into a Rebel Troopers, surge into a thing.
Yep.
One thing I need to remember with Rebel Troopers as well, because I need to remember, like, I never activated, but they have that nimble thing.
Yeah.
So, like, which means you can just constantly have dodge tokens on them.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
know.
just absolutely.
I thought I got cover
great.
behind that, so I didn't think to take.
That's why, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If you look here and go through the
Yeah.
bridge, it doesn't look. So you need
Yeah,
half
should've
the
waited
unit.
there,
Yeah, half the unit needs to be in cover in order for them
Yeah.
to generate cover. Which is quite
that's
low
right.
down there. So that's the activation done with good old Chewie. He loses his aim token. No, he doesn't, because he hasn't actually used it. He's going to leave. Well, it's pretty much wasted now anyway, isn't it? But, sweet. Who are you going to go?
Trip.
We have another core trooper. Fleet troopers coming up. They pretty much have like shotguns though, don't they? Like effectively with their
All
weapons.
white dice.
Is it actually? Right, so I've used 2 moves to go up there. I'm going to now select my next movement. Hand's still not ready to go, to be honest. So, support. I had a feeling it was going to be support. So I'm going to get to move my big thingy. So this boy was just out of range of the bus. So he's decided to pivot and just jump up here beside his friend. That's him completely activated. I'll find his token and I'll pop it beside him, and then you can get yours.
Another trip.
Another trip. Did you do 2 moves?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, so yeah, they've moved up there. Blocker mostly hiding behind the big sphinx thing. My next one, I'll be moving soon. This is the last specialist, so the last squad of Wookiees. So I'll probably just push them up. I have moved up with the Wookiees twice. They're just basically in these trees where they should be, the Wookiees. I only have 1 activation left to make, as well as Han Solo. You have 2 tokens there, so what are you pulling next? You've got a specialist.
Yep, so that is my sniper team.
The sniper team. So the sniper team there is going to take some shots at the Rebel veterans.
Oh,
That's a crit and a hit,
Yeah.
and they don't have any cover. So that's going to be, I think they also use, well, I'm pretty sure Rebels are just white dice galore, like on it. So that's 2 wounds. That's 2 dead. Medical droid will activate on free action on his own turns, but to wait to see if we can bring any of those back. Revenge for their other commando team getting shot down, I think. That's all their activations done then, yeah. So we're going to move on. I think Han's going to go last, to be honest, and we're going to have our last trooper unit. Not to be outdone by Bill, Ben has joined him. Just sitting behind the Sphinx. I only have 1 left to go. You also have 1 left to go. I wonder who it'll be. The bus. Sweet. So let's see what the bus does. Does it come into his standby range?
Well, Bus
We
is
have
just
a
going to
range
sit
of,
there and he's going to take an aim and fire.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
Can he shoot the bats? See where the range of the bats
That's
is?
the check. Better check range first. I think question 1 to 4.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, he's
Let's see,
absolutely toasted.
So red dice there, so it is.
I don't think this roll's in range.
He hits.
3 hits. Let's see if these can do anything. Otherwise, the whole unit's actually dead. Surge. I don't think they surge into. Well, they might do. They do. They surge. So 1 survives, which would be the leader for now. So after the productive turn there, we have Han Solo. Han Solo's going to move. I don't really think he can. He might be able to get a shot off, maybe, due to his steady, so we'll see. So these rebels here, the ones that already have a suppression token, so they've got 1 cover for that. Then they're getting 2 cover for this as well, because Han can actually see one of them, so he can only kill one of them. And he's got 3 cover things to get through it. Saying that he does have Pierce 2, which automatically get assigned if they get through, don't they? So we'll see what he gets. We've got 2 red dice. Let's see if he can get any shots off. Really looking for crits here. I got 1 crit and 1 hit. So just 1 win then, due to Pierce, and the other one gets blocked by the cover.
Yeah, so that's on these fellas here.
Yep, 1 on them. Well done. That is the bottom of turn 1. Everyone seems to get pushed up. I think the next turn it's going to be a lot more action. Some of the objectives might get lifted, so we're going to see how that goes. We will now just do a quick look at our cards to see how we're going to get priority. Being selected, Chris, if you would do the honours. We have push with 2 pips.
Coordinated bombardment with 1.
Coordinated bombardment with 1. What does coordinated bombardment do?
After Leia's activation, she gets a orbital bombardment where she can target 3 enemies at range 4 or further.
That's amazing.
It's like she can see 2 of those guys here, happy enough to see 3 there.
Sweet. Right, so I put activations on these guys and on this specialist.
Yeah.
Chris is activating Leia first, just straight away to get the most out of her orbital bombardment. First activation you did, take cover.
First activation just moved her a wee bit to get line of sight in those Wookiees, and then with her second action, take cover. And then now her turn's over, she gets to pick 3 targets.
3 targets,
yep. 3 for orbital bombardment.
Cool. So 4 and up, beyond range 4 and up. So we're
well, range 4 and up, so
there
should hopefully be range 4 to those Wookiees.
Probably just over.
Yeah, so I'll go for them first.
So it has to be over range 4?
It has to be 4 or over.
4 or over. So 4 would be as far as that, yeah. So within 4 is that, yeah. So those, I get what you mean now. Yeah, sound. So these guys here are going to get shot first, and I assume you're going up there. Awesome. So what's it roll?
2 red.
2 reds.
Nothing.
Does she get a reroll or anything? There's just no
just
so they're okay with the first one. Do you have to shoot different units? Or can you shoot
3 different units. So second unit, I will go for these fellas.
Okay, makes sense.
And we'll just see if she surges, which she does. So it surges into a crit.
So that means he's going to have to effectively make a save roll. If he doesn't, he's very much TD red. Saying that, I assume because the medical droid's here, it would die first.
Yeah.
So he's not. It just means it can't bring any more people back if it dies, right? So it's dead. So no one's coming back. It's just an activation. Is effectively all he is now. He does also get another surge or a suppression token, as will these books.
And then just 1 more shot.
So
I'll probably do it at the little emplacement up there.
Makes sense.
You can see him.
Yep.
Players there.
2 reds.
So you obviously get the cover for the
Yeah,
first game.
yeah, it's only 1. So
Obviously,
one can be, as long as you don't get 2 crits.
2 hits.
2 hits, so 1 lose to cover, that's fine. The Emplacement Trooper, I need to flip these back again. The Emplacement Trooper is also on white dice, and he has 4 wins though, which is a lot better than what I was expecting, to be honest. So 1 win potentially, and he takes a wound. So that's all of her nasty stuff done, and a suppression. So I have chosen to activate my my Wookiees. They use 2 moves to get up here. They do have a special ability that means once they do a move, if they're in base contact, they get a free attack. So they all attack on black and black. So 2 blacks each. There's 3 of them. So that's 6 black dice into the AT thingy. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I do think the crit is armored, so only the crit might actually do 3.
Only the crit goes.
Yeah, so that's Probably should have considered that, to be honest, before doing it, but sure. They have duelist. Well, perform melee attack if you spend the name tokens. I really need to start eating with that and stuff before I do it, but that gets them in. That's cool. I'm happy with that. So 1 wound, and you can try and save it.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
Nope. So it takes a wound. We're happy with that. And that's those cookies gone. So your next activation, it's going to be Luke Skywalker. He's in the bus, right? So what can he do in the bus?
Get out.
Just get out or stay in the bus.
He's just going to stay in.
He's just going to stay in the bus? Awesome. So straight back then. Here's surprised. We've got those guys. So we could just try and draw a token and see what happens. I think that's what we're going to do. Please be specialist. That's not, I seen it briefly. It's support. That would be this big boy. So we'll see what he can do. I've pushed this guy up here. He's going to take 1 shot at the bus. That has cover 1 on this. We get a black and, sorry, 2 blacks and a red. We get a surge and 2 hits. I believe the surge goes into a crit. Yeah. And while attacking the unit has an armor change up to 3 hits to crit results. So they're all crits, basically. So they all hit at the very least, and you've got some armor saves to do, I believe.
Did they do anything?
It's only white as well. Does it surge into an armor?
So. No, it does not.
So it takes, so it's 3 wins. 3
oh,
wins.
No, actually it does, sorry, triangle. Yeah, it does, so 2.
Yeah, 2 wins onto the bus. So, Drew, specialist, he's moved over just to get a bit of cover, and he's going to use his ability to try and take out this guy. Now, I do get 1 cover from my suppression tokens.
I need a crit. I'll spend the aim token he has. No.
Nope. He survives for now, but he gets another suppression token. I'm gonna keep drawing at this point. I don't really feel like I need to use him. Kind of funny that he's just still going. So, yeah, we're gonna draw and see what we get. Come on, give me wikis. No, we get core. That's actually not bad either. I'm gonna activate Bill or Ben. So, trying to outdo Bill. Ben has moved up to claim the first objective of the game. This is now his, and we'll just move around with him for the game now and mess with the guys. It's pretty like them. So that is them completely done, and that's over to your next one.
That is my
What is
bus.
that? That's the bus. So the bus is moving up, coming out.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
So how much health that got?
This has in total 6.
So you're better taking vehicles down than I am, so I might
Have a pop
shoot
at
it
this
in
guy.
him. Yeah.
Cool. So what's it get?
1 of each colour.
Nice.
Really good roll, and he surges.
A crit, and it
Into
surges
crit, I believe.
into a crit.
It surges into crit. So
Right, so this guy has 1 wound already. He has 4 wounds in total. So he needs at least 1 of these to be a save. And he gets 1. So he is alive, takes another surge token and another 2 damage. Right, so we are going to... I still don't feel like these are worthwhile really activating. I know they could die, but...
they're not going to be able to
Sure,
do their full.
we're not really going to be able to do much. Yeah, so we're getting close to that Wookiee, but we're not there yet. It's... Bill. Bill is up. We've got Bill moving up, trying to outdo Ben. He's going to take some shots at these guys in here. They're going to get cover for being in the tree of 1. We've got 4 black dice for the first attack, and then we've got a big Gatling gun. So we'll see what we get on this first. We get a crit, which goes through, and this goes away from the cover. So that's 1 win so far. Then these ones, let's see how they do. So we've got another 2. So that's 3 wins into the commando squad.
The sniper team or the...
The sniper team,
Okay.
it will be.
So 3, and it was 2 hits and crit.
One's taken off, well, they don't really matter. 1 was taken off by the...
Cover, so just 2
Yes,
crits.
no, it's 3 in total. It was 4, and then 1 was...
Well, I've got an extra one for their...
Okay, well then knock off an extra one then.
Yes, it's 2.
Yeah, so 2, just 2 ones.
That could be good.
Oh!
But they do have a dodge token. So
They do, so you get to re-roll one of those. Oh no, you just got, that's exactly, you spend one to take one away, so only one dies.
Yeah, unfortunately that has to be the sniper, doesn't it? Because he's not the leader.
That's right, then I didn't actually know that. So yeah, that's pretty good. So we're down to one. I'll take that, and he gets a suppression token.
Yep.
Next activation for the fake rebels is the sniper.
Yeah,
He's just died. Fantastic.
Well, he rallies first to see if they can...
He will rally. They always work on rally rules, but never defense rules.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
I'll take it.
So he gets his 2 activations.
So got single black dice. So he's just gonna aim, and he'll shoot back at the guys.
Back at the guys that took his brother from him.
I can spend the aim token.
He gets a crit. So let's see if we get living up the tail. Never working our armor roll. No. Let's kill this lovely little lady here.
Another suppression.
And another suppression. That's over to my next activation. Still happy to leave them. We're getting closer and closer to the rest of the Wookiees. We've got one. We're going to go with these guys. Wookiees using 2 moves with their charge to get right up into these troopers. We're going to get 6 black dice. We weren't able to do the aim. It was just outside the range. I'll just reroll one of these if I need to. So we've got 3 hits. I'll do another one here just because of that. 4. So 4 wounds into the troopers. That's not bad.
Oh, voodoo.
Wow, man.
That's the best white dice I've ever seen.
So that's 3, so only 1 wound.
Yeah.
Best ones ever, and not what I wanted. We've got a suppression on these. Did you put another one on these guys?
No.
So they'll get suppressed. Then your next activation that you drew was a trooper. So who are you going to go with?
Probably my...
And then I'll be sure to put one on in a sec.
Probably my fleet troopers.
Fleet troopers over here. Right. So the fleet troopers are going to try and do some nastiness into Ben.
Okay, I'll do 6 white and I'll do another 4. I've got an aim token as well. That's terrible. So that does surge into hits.
Rebels, fleet troopers, they surge into hits. That's pretty good.
They surge both ways.
Unreal.
Yeah. Then I'll do another 4.
So a crit.
2 reds.
So far.
That's surges. So
4 wins and then 2
aim.
2 rerolls.
So 5.
5 wins altogether. That's enough to kill them if I don't get a single.
Which is possible.
The way I'm rerolling these, it certainly is. I've got 1, so 1 survives. It has to be
the leader.
The leader. So 4 rebels gone per band. And pretty productive turn from the fleet troopers. So I'm going to draw another one from my reserve. We have Han Solo. Han is going to do, he hasn't used his offensive push yet, so he's going to do an offensive push. That's going to get him an aim token, and it's also going to get Chewie an aim token. And we measured it, and he can get to about up here. So with his steady ability, he gets to make a shot, right? So he's going to shoot at these lovely fellows down here. Yeah. So they're going to get a cover. I could just try and shoot at your commandos and reduce your activations a bit. I mean, there's only him. I can shoot at a different target. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and shoot this guy and this guy, because when he makes a shot, he can shoot at another person. So we'll see how that goes. So steady, he has an aim token. We'll get 2E1, we'll just say he's spending his now anyway. So he shoots on... He might not be able to reach the other guy, you know, but we'll shoot the first commando first of all. So he gets 2 reds.
He is in range, but...
Awesome. So he gets 2 red dice, he'll shoot at the first guy. He has a bunch of abilities. Basically, I reduce your cover by 1, which I forgot was sharpshooter. So they actually don't have any cover.
Yeah, because you reduced it first.
Yeah, so
that's good. Nice
2 hits. So he's killed the first guy.
Unless I roll 2.
Unless you roll 2 saves.
He's good.
You did it before. No. And then the other one, he can take a pop at because he's a sharpshooter. He can take another shot at somebody else. Gunslinger is actually that ability. So another 2. That's a crit and a hit. No need for any rerolls there. Oh. Both dead then. So Han taking out 2 squads. Big man, big moves. Chris has got a trip for his next one. Fleet troopers have activated. Who have you still got these dudes over here? Oh, we're going to jump in with the wicks.
I'm going to aim and shoot Han.
Aim and shoot Han. Now, only a couple of them can see him. So they might need to move first.
That's fair enough. We'll just move up.
So move that. They're all going to take a wee shot. It does lose their aim though, right? Because they've had to move. That's at least something. He does have uncanny luck. He can reroll up to 3 defense dice. Not that that will really make much difference, knowing the defense dice. He's also low profile. He just gains 1 cover. So he has 1 cover just from being Han.
So we'll shoot their regular guns first.
Yep.
Not bad.
So surge into nothing, I believe, for them. Rebel troopers, right? They don't.
Yeah, they're defensive,
Yeah.
so hit crit.
So we'll take 1 of those off
For cover,
because of the
yeah.
cover, and then we've got 2 wins so far.
Yeah, and then it is 2 black and a white for the DL20. And does it have a...
So another 2.
Another 2, just, yeah.
So that's a total of 4.
4.
4 wins in total. He still only has the white dice, but he can reroll 3 of them. So let's see if 7 white dice can do anything. So we've got 1,
That's not bad.
and then we can reroll these 3. I'm going to reroll with my other hand. This is my better rolling hand. 2.
That's very good.
That's okay. I mean, he takes 2 wins. He'll take a suppression token for that as well, but that's not so bad. That's those troopers activated. I am going to draw. I still only have those guys and whatever my last token is. I have 2 tokens. Chewbacca. Chewbacca's chosen to do 1 move. He already has an aim token from Han. So he's going to choose to do shots into this group of people up here. They are getting cover of 2. So we're just going to hope that we roll well on this. He gets 2 whites and 2 reds. So, and he has an aim token. So he surges into crits, I believe. Yeah, surges into crits. Where, I mean, they're getting cancelled out already by your cover, so it's only going to be 1 win so far. That's guarantees a pierce. I could try and re-roll one of the red ones and risk it. I'm going to. LOL. That's what happens when you risk stuff. Don't risk anything. Life's not worth it. You get 1 wound. We have a trooper. Who do you get? What troopers? Those guys. So they pretty much need to fight the Wookiees.
So 2, well, they're suppressed, so I need to rally first, don't
You
they?
can rally first. I mean, they're probably only going to get 1 attack anyway because they can't attack twice, so it's not like rally's going to make much of a difference, I guess. Other than remove the token. So you take 2. You have 2 suppression tokens.
No, they're not pierce.
So you get 2 dice because you have 2 tokens.
2 took. Oh, so roll 1 for each.
Yeah. 1 goes off, 1 stays.
Surge, or is it?
Surge, yeah, that gets rid of 1.
Okay.
The other one stays, but it doesn't matter because you're only going to get to
one
use 1 action anyway in combat. So
Punch.
punching him, a wound and nothing, just a wound. It's enough to kill a Wookiee, funnily enough. And bye bye Wookiee, please don't let me go. And then they just bunch up. My last token is the last Wookiees. I'm really tempted to take that objective. Yeah, so for the purposes of this one, I'm just going to move up to here to say I'm in base contact with this, and I'm going to claim the objective with this unit. They're troopers, so they can do that, right? They're just normal trooper units. Sweet. So that's them done. And I think that was my support done. Other than my other 2 guys to activate, I don't think I have anything left. So other than these guys, we have miraculously survived.
You're just gonna walk backwards
I'm
then.
gonna walk backwards and probably shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Pat that down with 5 black dice.
Makes sense.
And you surge in the crits.
Wound them. Make them stronger.
Oh, really good roll.
That's lots of stuff.
Yep.
So that's 5 wins. It's enough to kill a Wookiee and seriously wound a Wookiee. I'm just going to roll these 3 twice. So that's... I don't think they surge into... they don't. So that's 1 dead regardless.
2 more rolls.
2 more. Yeah. 2. So 5 full wounds. That kills a Wookiee and wins 1 by 2.
So he still has 3 suppression.
He failed his rally. He still has 3 suppression. We thought he would maybe run away, but he needs 1 more. He can still take 1 action. He's going to take a shot at the bus. Yeah. He gets 4 black dice with the medium blaster. It's critical 2, which means surges go into crits. Up to 2 surges into crits. Let's have a look. So we've got 2 crits basically. So that's what we needed to do a couple of wins.
Yes, my boss can.
Nice, your boss can save them.
No.
No, so it takes another 2 wins. So is it 4 wins it's had?
5 it's on.
5 now. When does it start falling apart and stuff? Amazing. Has used all of his activations at this stage, so I've just got this guy to do. He is on 3. If he doesn't make his suppressions, he is going to panic. Don't blame him. He makes 1. It's enough to make him... It's not enough to make him. I think he's on 2. Yeah, so he's still double over it. So he is panicking. He's going to leg it in that case. Bottom of turn 2. Things are starting to really thin out. I've got this objective and currently this objective. Probably not for very long on that one. For priority, if you do the honours, my beautiful assistant, that's treated as 1. We have 3. 3. So we have Leia Organa in 2 units. After Leia's activation, you may choose a friendly unit at range 1 to 2 with a face-up order token and activate it. Hans is, he will basically treat this as 1 pip. When he's issued an order, he gains 1 aim and 1 dodge token. So I have issued the order obviously to Han. He gets an aim and a dodge token for this. Have you issued your orders?
Leia. 2 units, my choice, which is the bus and the walker. The bus and the walker.
So I'm going to go ahead and I am just going to activate Han first. So Han's moved up 1. He, with his steady ability, will get to do a shot for free. He's going to take a shot into these guys. He does have an aim token and a dodge token. We're going to see if they matter. Because he got the aim and the dodge token, while at range 1 to 2 Han Solo, when Han Solo gains an aim or a dodge token, the other unit gains a dodge token, gains a token at the same time. Which I assume means that Chewie is going to get them both as well. When he activated, he was within range. So I'll double check that. So we're going to do a couple of shots into this squad. 2 black dice, Pierce. Sorry, 2 red dice. Pierce 2. That surges into a crit. So that's just 2 wounds. He has Pierce 2, so you don't actually get to save 2 of them. Alright, so 2 die.
Yep.
He gets to do another shot.
They do have a dodge token. Can they use that?
I don't think they can because it's being pierced. Yeah, because it's not effectively. Can you dodge token? That's something to look at, but I don't think Pierce would allow it. Yeah, because dodge token turns into a shield effectively, so he has to shoot another target with sharpshooter. He can't shoot the same one, can he? An additional ranged attack against a different unit.
Leia, you get those guys, shoot the bus.
Oh, I could take a couple of shots at Leia for the fun. It's just funny that Han's shooting Leia, isn't it? So let's do that. 2 hits on Leia. He's got an aim and he's not going to use his aim. I'm super tempted to just aim and see if we can get... No, the crit wouldn't even matter, so we'll just do the 2 hits on her and see if she can save those.
Yep.
I can take that off you.
So she doesn't get any cover because you're in it, so just 2 wounds.
Surges, I assume that's probably... Yeah, so
1.
she gets 1 wound. So she actually doesn't get the cover, purely because of the Pierce 2 again now. So 2 wins on Leia from Loverboy. Han has another action, which I forgot about. That was a free shot, and he just gets to make 2. With his next action, he's going to take another dodge token. That will give him 2 dodge tokens. I just need to check if he's within range of Chewbacca. If he's within 1 to 2 of Chewie, he is not anymore, unfortunately, Chewie. So he won't get the additional one this time. On turn 3 for...
It's going to be my walkers. They're going to aim and shoot into the Wookiees.
Awesome.
That's 5 black dice. spend the aim. 3 hits and 2 crits.
3 hits and 2 crits. Nasty. 2 wounds and 1. This could kill him.
Yeah.
I need another white dice. Can you pass me one of those? And so 2. We take 3.
Just about.
So it shifts the 2 wounds basically onto the leader.
And he takes a suppression.
And he takes a suppression. So going with flow, we have our big shooty boy. Right, this is going to be really easy. I'm going to aim and I'm going to shoot right into the tank. So let's get our dice for that, which I swear one day I'll remember is a red and 2 blacks. We'll empty the dice tray and we'll see how we do. We do have an aim token this time. So 1 hit, I have impact, which means I change up to 3 hits into crits, so we're going to call that a crit.
So 1 dodge.
And then can't dodge a crit. So we can change this, so we have 2 crits, you can't dodge a crit.
So he's 7 and that means he's hit his damage.
He's hit his damage threshold 7, so you roll a dice for the damage threshold, so we're going to do that now. So we've got a blank result on the vehicle damage. The blank result is the Mini is disabled and gains a disabled token. A unit that is disabled cannot reverse and must spend 2 actions to perform a single move.
He dies, so
So he's
there's only
activating
one
the bus.
So there's only 1 action, is that correct?
So you've got axes for movement purposes. You have to use 2 movement to move 1, so it's more that it can't move. You can shoot as much as you want and normal.
Can I take an aim or do you need
Yeah, you can take an aim.
I'll aim and shoot into these
Okay.
guys because I haven't activated
Unreal.
yet. Yeah.
Not great for me, like, but
1 of each colour with an aim. And might as well spend the aim.
oh yeah, another crit. 2 crits,
2
2
crits.
wins. Come on, baby. You know what I want. I got 1, that's okay. Let's kill this lone fella quick. So let's see who we get. Tripper. We're gonna activate Ben. Ben needs to get out of dodge.
Yeah.
Is running away with the barrel in comical fashion. You just picture that in your head. That's his activation done, so that's up to you. Your next one.
Okay, I will activate Leia. She's gonna rally.
So it's white dice. How many surges does or thingies does she have? Just the 1.
Yeah.
And it's still there.
Yeah.
So she gets 1 action.
Yeah. So inspire up to range 2. She can remove up to 2 suppression tokens from other friendly units at range 1 to 2. So is she in range of them? So they
They can take 1.
And is she in range of? She's just about in range of them. So
Okay, yeah, that's fine. There's another guy there as well that you probably would have been quite close to.
Yeah.
So awesome. So she takes those off. Was that a free action or?
Up there, yeah. That's just that's just.
That's
happens,
one of her
yeah.
things.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm just going to shoot at hand then. I think.
Okay, so she's using her 1 action to shoot at Han.
Yep.
Han has 2 cover because of the trees, and he has his little
Yeah.
duck and cover sort of
Leia
stuff.
has sharpshooter 2, so ignores 2 cover.
Awesome. So she's
So
basically
just
fusing.
looking for luck here. She does surge to crit.
So we've got 1 crit.
Yep.
So let's say that he can't use a dodge token on that.
T-shirts, yeah.
So it's a white dice. Lover boy getting shot back, taking a wound. That is a wound of him. We are going to see what we do. A tripper. There, he's all the way down there. They really don't matter. Okay, I suppose I could try and shoot you with. Yeah, okay. We're going to go with the medium blaster tripper. We're going to do our rally with him. We fail both of those, so we get 1 attack. It will be a shot going into this guy over here. We're going to get 4 black dice on this. we get a surge and a hit. The surge is going to hits. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't even hurt you because you have armor. It is critical too, that's right. I just need to check. While converting attack surges, change up to 2 surge results to crit results, so I can actually do 1 wound.
Which would blow it up.
So, can it save it, is the question. Oh, does that surge into it?
Yeah, surges.
Oh, no way! I wanted to do that so bad. Well, good try, good try. We've got
Luke
Skywalker on top of the bus. It's
So,
pretty close.
what will I do? I'm going to jump out anyway, and I can jump out,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can move up to 1 away. It's first action.
Yep.
Okay, and now I think I should be in range. Fight them fellas.
You get 2.
Yeah, he's well within range, so he's going to jump in with the...
Yep.
what is-
And does he have a charge ability?
yeah,
when
when
they
he,
do an attack?
after he charges, he may perform a free...
Yep, so he gets to do an attack.
7 black dice, so... Let's hope he can do something.
I imagine. There's a lot of them there, yeah.
3 so far, and then he gets to roll 1 more. 3.
3. Is he Pierce?
And he has Pierce 2.
Pierce 2. So 2 are going through. Regardless. So we'll see if we can save 1. No. So we take 3 wounds.
So that's 1 dead.
That's just 1 flat dead. That's the leader. So
Black one's later.
we need a suppression. Yeah, he's still kicking. Cool. Awesome. So let's activate. Oh, we get Wookiees. Aye. We don't really want to shoot those guys so much. They'll probably hit him back and take him. We've got one there. We could just leg it with that. We could run up there and try and get that one. It's kind of funny. I could activate this guy and actually try and see if he can do a hit before he dies. He could maybe take out the last 2 rebels. Yeah, okay. For the fans, we're going to activate this guy before he
The
dies.
rebels, not the...
He gets an extra red dice because of their heart, and I keep on forgetting this.
How many?
Then he gets 2, so he gets that and that. He also just needs to do a quick surge check. When rolling for surges, they roll red dice instead. Not surges, I keep calling these surges. Suppression. Yeah, so he has 2 attacks. Well, it isn't 2 attacks, he has 2 actions, so he's going to aim.
Yeah.
Aim, if you spend an aim token, gain Pierce 1 while defending against a melee attack. If you spend the dodge token, gain immune Pierce. Right, so let's just see if I end up spending this. I mean, I probably will. Yeah, so I'm going to spend an aim token. So we've got a crit and 2 hits. 1 of them pierces, so 1 goes right through.
So I'm looking... I
So
need
2 wounds.
I need 3 then. To...
1 goes up auto 3, so 1 of them's just 3 automatically with pierce. Yep, they're gone then.
Yep.
Fantastic, well done. Chris's next activation is going to be...
Trip.
Another trip.
So I will activate these guys.
These troopers.
Crits.
Awesome.
One
So this lowly Wookiee has 1 wound. And he's getting shot up by all of these guys. They haven't moved once, so they can't aim.
So I'll do the regular
They
gun
need a
stuff.
mighty 1 wound and he...
2 hits and a crit, and then
the other gun.
the other gun. That should have been a hit. So then it gets 4 hits and a crit.
Right, so 1 comes off because he's suppressed.
Yep.
And then he needs to save all 4 of these. I feel like we should just take him off the board. I dropped 1, so I'll roll 1 of these again. He's dead. Let's reroll it anyway. He didn't get any.
Dead.
He's very dead. Next activation. We have a tripper. So we do have Bill. There's no point really in him, so it's gonna be Bill. We have 2 suppression tokens, yeah. So suppression for the rally on the troopers.
Nope.
So
They are-
depression suppression.
Yes, the runaway.
They're
they're
within
hand,
range of
so
hand,
okay.
so they're alright. You get one action. Who are they going to try and pepper?
Leia.
I mean, Leia's getting one cover. It's only one. How many wins have I done to Leia? One.
She's done 2 and she only has 6, so 4 left.
Let's try and pepper Leia.
She's a suppression, so.
So we've got. Oh, she's going to get 2 cover then. Because she's got 1 for that and she's got 1 for that.
Yeah.
I think that's
So
how
you've got-
cover works. It's
Yeah,
cumulative, right, isn't it?
So, no, they get a cover.
So she's get 1 cover for the trees, and then she
Yeah.
already has a cover, so that's going to put her up to 2 cover, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to shoot.
So
I
sorry,
think we're
she's
going
got 1 cover and then suppression 1. Yeah, so she'll move 2.
Yeah, so I think
You're
we
rolling
might shoot the
5 or
fleet
6
troopers.
fights.
The fleet troopers don't have any cover,
No.
so we're going to shoot the fleet troopers. So we need 2 blacks.
And then like 5 whites or something.
I'm just going to check the range on that quickly. Range, we are golden. We're going to do 2 blacks first. Lol. And then the big gun gets 6 whites.
6, yeah.
Come on, do something better. That's a little better. We have 3 wins into the fleet troopers.
Yeah. Oh, and a dodge
They're
token.
rolling well, and a dodge token.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So those are the words. So 1 crit, and I can't remember what they were. I know that 2 of them are crits.
Can I
You can't block the crit.
with a
You can't block that. You definitely can. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All good. They are golden.
so my fleet troopers back.
Fleet troopers are coming back.
So they're just gonna aim and shoot in the hand.
Fantastic. Now he does have 2 cover and 2 dodges.
Yeah. So they get 6 and 6 regulars, which
I mean, he's got 2,
Surge,
2 dodges,
yeah,
2
2
cover,
reds,
and uncanny luck.
and the reds can pierce.
If he dies, it's ridiculous. Okay.
And so they've an aim as well. So I'm gonna spend the aim.
Yeah.
No.
So we get 3
Just
wins.
3.
So we'll knock off 2 of those for the cover.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the dodge token.
But he's got pierce. So
Which one? So I'll do the
Red.
dodge token on that one then.
yeah.
Yeah, and then we're all right.
So it does 1, is it, or?
None because the cover
Just a
blocks.
suppression,
Yeah, because
yeah.
they're not crit. So we'll leave a dodge token on him and we'll use 1, and that makes him all right. But he gets suppressed again. Cool. And that's them activated. Who do I have left?
Yeah. So that's all mine gone because my last activation.
I'm
was
assuming that.
the-
So yeah, some of mine might be dead as well. So you're gonna have to be careful.
If you take out a dead, you just go to the next one.
Yeah. So he activated.
Yeah.
He's got his thing there.
Yeah.
So they are to go. You killed the other one, so we can use these guys.
Yeah.
So I guess that we're going to activate them. He's doing a tactical retreat with the objective. Yeah. So that's them pretty much done. Is this your last activation? Have you got any left?
Nope.
You don't have any left.
I don't have anything left.
So let's see. We get a trooper. That's going to have to be this guy over here. He does have a rally. He doesn't make it. He has 1 action. Is he in range? He has a range of 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you've got it. Here, you have a 3 set up already. I'll check.
Black dice, 1 to 3.
Pass me that stick there and I'll check.
And we'll see if he's in range of the bus. He's not, is he?
Maybe.
I think he is at the
Yeah,
front of it,
he
but I
is.
don't know if he's at the base. Okay, we give him it. 1 shot.
Ah, give him it for the laugh. Yeah.
1 shot, you get a crit.
Oh.
That was something. We'll mark him down. And then I think my last one is Chewie. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the other one's the dead guys. So Chewie isn't aim and a dodge. He moved and he's going to take a shot into probably just the fleet troopers. He doesn't have an aim token. We're going to see how that goes. Oh, I don't even need it. Well, the crits, I mean, there's not really a point. That's 2 guaranteed wins, and 2 are getting blocked by the cover. So I'll have to do that and be happy with it, I think. Yep. My last one, which should be the dead Wookiees. Cool. That is the bottom of that turn. Get into turn 4, not much left alive, so could be last turn. Priority. You do the honours for me, Chris. Ambush.
Son of Skywalker.
Ooh, we have matched. So in this case, the person that would normally have had priority, who got priority last? It was me.
So I had it first, then you, then me. So it'd be you.
I had it, so it would be.
So it'd be you now.
I had it last time, I think, because of the card. Or did your card get it last time? Last time, yeah, because I did the hand thing. So you basically try and block me. So you use a red dice, and on a shield result, you block me from stealing.
Nope.
So I get the turn.
Nope. You had priority last time.
So it's because you effectively have it. So I think the block needs to take
so you
it.
steal it. Yeah.
We'll yeah, so the person who has priority needs to like defend their priority, basically.
That's fair enough,
So yeah, that's decided by a die anyway, so we can't really argue. So we'll just do our activations now. Look as he activates himself and gets something funky, doesn't he?
Not yet, just
what happens with that
when
card?
he attacks, he then gets a free set.
That's exactly what it was. I'm just gonna pretty much put mine on hand. So the boys are beside each other and we're gonna go for the first activation. Han Solo's moving into the trees. He called an aim just before he did that. I'll give both himself and Chewie an aim token. He's one action left. Because he did a move with his steady, he gets a free shot. So he doesn't have an action left. He's used his 2 actions, but he's got a free action of a shoot now, and he can shoot 2 targets. So he gets 2 red dice, and he's got an aim token. We're going to try and pop off these fleet troopers, first of all. That surges into a crit for me, I believe. So they're Pierce 2, so I think that just outright kills them.
Yep.
Yeah, Pierce 2, so yeah. We're then going to shoot at Leia. And we're going to use our aim token. And we've got 2 hits on Leia.
So they just pierce as well?
They pierce as well. I'll take that. How many wounds is she on?
2 left.
They could both die, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
Awesome, so that's hand activated, and that's over then to Chris's next turn.
Charges do too.
So we're going to have to redo that. So
what did you do? A move and then an aim?
Yeah, so Han basically
why not just take the aim away so you only do 1
We're
damage?
just going to get the aim away, we're going to take the aim away and we'll take the damage. Yeah, that
so
makes more sense, and that way we haven't lost it. And it also means that Chewie doesn't get the aim token, so that's fine. Let's fix that. Just because he had the suppression and we noticed at the end of it there. So it looks activated, he disengaged from the Wookiee, just charging Han.
And if he doesn't kill him with his first attack, he gets a second free one.
That's cool.
So,
so I do have cover.
Well, I'm in the cover with you, do you?
I have just naturally 1 cover.
Yeah, so does 7 dice, so oh goodness, so 4 hits and a crit already. So yeah, 4 hits and 2 crits. So you remove 1 from natural cover. So
4 hits and how many? So
2 crits.
So 3 hits and 2 crits?
Yeah, once I remove a cover,
so once you remove the cover
as well.
1 for suppression.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 hits, 2, what's his pierce?
And his pierce, yes, is 2. So he
pierce 2. Right. So there's 2 wounds automatically on him just through. He only has 6, so he needs to save both of these. Can I not use might in this game? Does this not exist? He makes it with a surge. Unreal.
But look, gets a second attack because of Son of Skywalker.
He does get a second attack.
And roll 1 more.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say he's probably dead.
Surges to crit and then he pierce 2.
Surges to crit and then, it's pierced, he's dead. It's a second attack. Han bites the dust. The next turn after Han's untimely death, we're going to get the support. That's going to be this big boy. I think we might finally take down the bus. We're going to just go straight up, aim and shoot. So black, 2 blacks and a red. I'm finally remembering it. We're getting an aim. It has armor, right? But I can impact those up. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. There's 3 crits.
That's finally gone.
You do get saves. It doesn't have any pierce.
How many?
3.
No.
It's dead. Yay! This is the next activation.
A trip.
A trip.
It has to be these guys.
Those fellows down there. Tripper's just moving up.
I'm going to shoot into these.
So take a shot at these troopers here. They have a suppression token, so they'll get one cover from that.
So we'll do, let's see, rebel troopers. So
do you have any fancy? You do have the fancy guns as well.
I do have the fancy guns. We'll do the 4.
4 black dice first.
Yep.
Oh, you already got
And
one.
1 single hit.
1 so far.
And then there, and then
Fancy dice.
Oh, that's not bad. 4 hits.
4 hits is not bad. 4 hits is enough. So we take 1 off.
Yep.
So 3. Give me 1. Nothing.
God.
Kills the whole unit. Damn, those white dice are they're so
T-shirts.
bad. Next one, we have a trooper. Do I still have a trooper I can activate? I do have this guy. I have this guy. Ben hasn't actually moved. So we have 3. Who can we actually do any damage with though?
Get your man away.
I could just get my man away, but I mean, who's close to him? No one really. I could take a shot at Luke, but he's probably too far away. So yeah, we're probably just going to activate the Rebel Man. You can see he has bravely ran in the opposite direction. So going over to your next activation.
Yes, I have my tank.
Which is dead, so you draw another one.
I have my
Specialist.
specialist, which
Are they alive anymore? They're dead.
dead.
So we draw another one.
No, that's
Do we have another?
that's my leader. That's Leia.
That is your leader. So
Okay.
Leia activates. So Leia has taken cover with people with their lovely little instant inspire action there, or whatever it is.
Let's check.
She's taking a shot at this Wookiee.
If she's in range, no, she's not.
She's not in range of the Wookiee.
So she'll just run in.
She's just gonna gun ho it. Her brother's there. She's feeling tough.
She'll just get in.
I mean, Leia, Luke, some woods where no one can see them.
She'll just get
Any
in.
sick fantasy of George
Cover
Lucas could
reader.
happen in this scenario, really, now, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Brotherly and sisterly love may be taken slightly too far.
That'll do.
Okay, so that's her done. Let's see, I get a trooper. I guess we just activate the... Yeah, we're going to do the veteran. He's regained his composure after his whole squad died, and in vengeance he's running up to the box where they lost their lives. That's his turn over. If you want to take your next one. We have a core. Do you have any core left?
No, so it's going to be my.
So we know what it is. It's going to be the AT, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. The walker into the Wookiee.
3 hits.
3 hits and 3 saves. Let's be honest. Probably not. He made the one time he makes 2. He's only took 1 wound and his suppression. That's not so bad. My next activation will be a trip. That's going to be this fellow here. Can he pass his rally? He does not. He has 1 to 3 range, I think. If you could just measure that for me.
1 to 3, if anyone. Nobody.
Nobody. I mean, he's not going to do anything, I guess. He just does a standby. I guess
I'd move him up.
there's not really much point.
Okay.
I suppose I could move him up. I'll take your advice. There's a 1 over there. We'll just say, I mean, he'll go about a base. Awesome. Activations for who's not dead anyway. We've got a heavy. That's these guys. They honestly will probably just run like 2 back. Our Wookiee's there. My next activation is going to be a trip, of which I have none left. Then we're going to get we now know that that's the last, so we have Chewbacca. Token on Wookiee, 2 reds and 2 whites on the Wookiee, on Chewie. We are going to re-roll the whites. We get a crit, a hit, and another crit into those 4 rebel troopers. That's 3 wins.
3 t-shirt saves.
3 t-shirt saves. Makes
Sarges,
2 t-shirt
not
saves.
bad. With like
So
dice
they
for-
take a wound and a suppression token.
Yep.
That will bring me to my last activation, which is just going to be this guy here. He's going to gun-ho run into Luke Skywalker.
I forgot they had a dodge token, so they just. Can I?
You can just take that away if they have a dodge token.
Was it a crit?
Not all of them were,
Oh, yeah.
so you can take it away with a dodge token, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
That's something
I
I'll
get that
definitely have to
now,
check.
yeah.
So 2 hits on Luke Skywalker. He takes a wound.
And then he has deflect, so he gets to
Does he not only deflect when he does an actual thing, when he spends like a dodge token or something?
Oh yeah, he needs a dodge token, but he's
Yeah,
got one.
so you can spend a dodge token to deflect one back.
I don't even know.
Pretty much how that works. So you roll do a dodge token, and if you get a surge on this, then
It's a defense dice, yeah.
yeah,
A
if you
surge
get a
or
surge on it, does he use reds?
yeah.
Okay, so if he gets a dodge token, then he hits it back at me.
So it's any of those shields or a surge, yeah.
Or just the surge, they hit it back, a shield will just block it. So he just blocks it.
Yeah.
Right, that's my last activation. That's the bottom of turn 4. We only have one turn left. I would say in the best of this.
Yep.
Do you think it's probably callable?
We'll look at it and see.
So we've got this objective here. My guys are pretty much about to pick that up.
Yeah.
Luke's tied up with this guy and he's killing with Leia over here. We have these guys and I'm running away with the other 2 objectives. Probably safe to say that you probably can't get those 2. That one would be a struggle.
You could use burst of speed and disengage to go. You might be able to get across, but yeah.
So Luke might be, but you need to kill that guy first.
You can disengage.
You need to disengage and then do
just
it.
run away.
Well, we can take a turn and see if you can make it.
Yeah.
Well, we can take a turn and see if we make it. So we'll do our last priority. So after deliberation and looking into it, Luke effectively can disengage from this guy and get to the objective.
But can't pick it up.
Can't pick it up. He doesn't have the activation to get it. Pretty much means I can grab it with this guy. He would still be sitting there, but we just think that at this stage, Luke will maybe get battered a bit. To the point where he probably can get away. We got Chewbacca there. You could probably spend a couple of turns and secure these ones. But yeah, it seems a very, very, very close game. But we're going to call it there. We probably say a very short victory to Rebel 1. Based on, well, I mean, yeah, 3 objectives. It's a very loose victory to Han's Rebels. They're saying that he did die. Given if it had went to turn 6, I guess more stuff could have happened. I feeling Luke would have been left on his own after a short while. Just the fact that a lot of the units that you killed are left with one guy is just very, very annoying. Whereas I've got a bit more lucky in that way. So good game, Chris. Thanks very much for coming down. Yeah, great game of Legion. We'll get some more Legion up hopefully soon. We're starting to get there with the rules. So we'll get a bit faster on how we do things. Might even stick a hard to play up just to make it a bit easier for everybody else as well. But yeah, thanks for watching and hopefully come and see another one next time. I hope you're getting used to the closes of these videos now. I just like to do a bit of a rundown just at the beginning because things are sort of only really getting going. So that was a good game again. Against, we did have to call it a little bit short. With time was getting on a wee bit and we sort of thought that the game had more or less come to an end. There was a chance, I guess, that he might have been able to pull it back, but with Chewie being where he was and stuff, he probably could have just ran up, took out that squad, and then the Walker couldn't really have got any of the objectives. So again, really good fun. Hopefully get a couple of different armies up against each other. I suppose the Rebels versus Rebels next time, but it's a bit of a process. The terrain isn't really there yet for that game. I'm working on some Legion terrain or getting some, gonna get a friend of mine hopefully to get some sort of little huts and stuff built. So come back again, hopefully we'll have one up again the next sort of week or 2. Until then we'll probably get a bit more of MESBG going for the meantime. But thanks very much again for watching, and of course if there's anything that you'd like them to see more of or less of, any armies or any matchups you'd like to see on the table specifically, just get in touch and let us know. Or even more importantly, if you would like to actually come down and have a game, if you're within the sort of North Down area, then please do get in touch. But yeah, all the best.